I promised we're going to come back to this subject in verse 4. So if you look at verse 4, it says, so let it grow. When your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Now we go back to the NET. Please make sure this is on the screen. NET version. In verse 4 it says, and let endurance have its perfect effect, so that you will be perfect and complete, not deficient in anything. And then we brought the analogy of deficiency. You know, you can be vitamin D deficient. Now, I said we're going to come back to this because this doesn't mean a state of no errors or a state of no sin. So let me look at these notes for you and then have this out there. So when it says you will be perfect, all right, in the NLT it says you will be perfect. Verse 4, it says, so let it grow. So let it grow, okay? Let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Now, the NET talks about not being deficient in anything. So what does it mean to be perfect? The word perfect is not sinless perfection. Because when we read this with our religious minds, oh, no, it means sinless perfection. No, that's not what it means. It doesn't mean sinless perfection, right? It's from the Greek word teleos. Teleos is spelled T-E-L-E-I-O-S. Teleos. T-E-L-E-I-O-S. Okay, if you can have that on the screen. I know you are doing a lot of work back there. Please have that on the screen. Teleos means it's from the perfect. There is from the Greek word teleos, which means mature. I'm not perfect because I claim to be mature. No. So teleos there means mature. It means complete. It means fully developed. Okay, it means to be brought to the intended purpose. Very powerful. So teleos means complete. It means mature. It means fully developed. It means to be brought to the intended purpose. And it means to spiritually have grown. So what he's saying there is he's speaking about spiritual adulthood, internal maturity, wholeness of character, and developed faith. So that's what he's speaking of in verse 4.